a really strong self-reflecting day today, trying to grow and develop from this whole demise of my marriage. And I think I shared this earlier. I really don't want to talk about my divorce yet because it's still pending, and I don't want to be fraudulent. I don't want to discuss being this divorced woman when I'm not yet that. So I refrain from that. But I thought about different things, and not even regarding my divorce, but just in the relationship or other relationship that I had aside from my marriage. And of course, as a woman, you think about people that you found out that they've moved on with after, and it puts you into a space of who you are as a mate, right? So I am trying to build my own confidence of who I am as a spouse or a mate. And today I realized that there's a balance that you have to have, obviously, but there's two different type of people. There are people that will make the opposing party mature, and there are people that bring out the kid-like, irresponsible nature in them. And unfortunately, I've grown to understand that the person that I am in a relationship or in a marriage is the person that brings out the more irresponsible and not as mature as they should be, only because, not that I'm like, I don't have good direction or good intent, but because I'm a super nurturer and I'm an enabler, so today it hit me that I need to try and shift that, not change who I am, because I'm always going to be the woman that is the nurturer, because that's just who I am, and I'm unapologetic for that. But learning that I can't allow, if I care about somebody that much, I cannot allow them to end up being the person that I pull the most immaturity out of. I'll give you an example. There are people that are in my life who expect things from me, right? They expect me to do, because that's what I'm able to do. And I notice when I'm not in their lives, they are obviously forced to do the things that they need and have to, because I'm not around to say, I'll do it, I'll take that blow, or I'll take that burden on. So I want to be the person, or I want to become the person that pulls out the responsible part in a human being, and make them, and I said human being because not only in relationships but in my friendships as well. Like, I notice some of the friends that I have, either I rub off on them or I don't, and I aspire to rub off on everybody, and I hope that some of the grinding that I do, some of the hard work that I put in, it ends up making them work harder, but sometimes it doesn't, and that's just the nature of the beast, and I have to allow them to evolve in their own way. I keep hearing these quotes about meeting people where they are, and I believe that really has a lot to do with knowing where you are. So for me, I know that, okay, you start off in situations saying, I can take it all on, because that's how you work. That's the way that your life has been. You've been the person that, again, takes all the blows. But if you enter a situation and say, I'm going to be the person that will still take those blows and still assist, but I want you to be better, so I'm going to step back. And I'm not going to offer all of my goods, so to speak, as far as my intent and how I can just resolve things. I'm going to scale back and let you kind of have some tough love, especially if it's early on. You don't want to be the type that is gonna offer your entire playbook in the beginning. And again, I'm a late bloomer, so I didn't know anything about showing your cards and having people, not understand what your intent was. I thought when you go into a situation, you're supposed to tell everybody everything. You're supposed to be honest, you're supposed to be truthful, and you are. But my big brother always tells me, and he's told me this all my life, is you talk too much. You tell people your moves, and you never learn how to move in silence. And 31 years old, I'm finally getting to just be quiet and start moving in silence and pulling at that maturity from the people that I care about the most. And that's sitting back, letting them suffer, showing them that I'm supportive and that I can be there, but also saying, I'm not going to resolve this right now. The other part that had me kind of reflecting is those people that are able to bring out the maturity in, and what do they have that you don't? And it's not a comparison, but what is the strength that it takes to be that type of a person to someone else where they know not to try it, pretty much, you know. And of course, you got women these days. We live in a society where it's like, oh, they're not gonna play me and da 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 and all sort of stuff. Everybody gets played. Bottom line, everybody's gonna get played. Everybody's gonna get made a fool out of. That's what love is all about: humiliation. Because the humility brings about a certain level of connection that is just beyond this world amazing. So you gotta humiliate yourself with your partner, and you have to be willing to show, you know, those cards, but also be strong enough to say, but I'm not gonna allow myself to be humiliated in the process, and I'm going to make you, not make you, because that makes me uncomfortable saying. I never want to change somebody. Some people are just immature. It is what it is. And some people have not reached their brink of or height of, you know, success to where they're able to say, I can conquer this. Some people have to, like me, I have not been able to conquer love the way that I want to, because being a late bloomer and someone who just felt like the way that you love is you solve. You resolve and you make this person see that you can take care of everything. I've been involved with people that will only ask me to do certain things because they know that it'll happen, and they know that I will potentially make them feel that great, and will not even attempt to do that with somebody else because they know either that person's not at that level yet, or they're more mature to say, you're not gonna get that from me, because I'm smart enough to know I can't show you that hand. I can't, you know, play you that way, or I can't play this game with you that way. So maybe it makes sense, I don't know, but I have finally accepted the fact that, yeah, I'm a nurturer, but I'm also the one that people can be immature with, because I'm the mature one. I'm the one that is going to bring that level of responsibility to the relationship, and I need to meet somebody that is also balanced enough to bring out an immature side of me, so to speak, and balance it out 100%. All right, be love.